We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup.
This is the raw, naked truth.
Quake victims, Russia ramps up attacks, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The death toll from a 7.8 magnitude earthquake that shook southern Turkey and war-torn neighboring Syria rose to more than 5,000 people on Monday. Thousands of others were injured when the quake destroyed thousands of buildings. Rescue crews searched for survivors in the rubble, but were hampered by snow. Hours after the tremor, a second 7.5 magnitude quake hit about 60 miles away from the epicenter of the first one. Tens of thousands of survivors were driven out of their homes, with many forced to spend the night outside in the cold. The Turkish president declared a week-long national mourning period. The White House said it was sending search and rescue teams to help look for survivors. Residents and soldiers in eastern Ukraine are bracing for a new Russian offensive that the local governor says could start as soon as next week. Russia has been dispatching reinforcements into the region. There are so many, the Ukrainian governor of the largely Russian-occupied Luhansk region said of the Russian recruits. These are not professional soldiers, but it is still 200,000 people who are shooting in our direction. British intelligence said on Tuesday that Russia's reinforcements might not give it enough troops for a new offensive for weeks. That would still allow it to attack around the anniversary of its invasion of Ukraine last year. General Glenn Van Herk, the head of U.S. Northern Command, said that the Pentagon did not detect Chinese spy balloons that flew through U.S. airspace when former President Donald Trump was in office. We did not detect those threats, Van Herk told reporters. A U.S. warplane over the weekend shot down a 200-foot-tall suspected Chinese surveillance balloon off the coast of South Carolina after it spent days in U.S. airspace. Republicans have criticized President Biden for not ordering the balloon destroyed earlier when it was over land. Just 36% of U.S. adults who participated in the new Washington Post ABC News poll said President Biden had accomplished a great deal or a good amount since taking office. 62% said Biden had accomplished not very much or little to nothing, according to the poll, which was released Monday. The perceptions were split among partisan lines. 77% of Democrats said Biden had accomplished a great or good amount, while 93% of Republicans said he had accomplished not much or little to nothing. The dynamic arguably raises the stakes of Biden's primetime speech on Tuesday when he delivers his second State of the Union address and touts the accomplishments of his first 2 years in office. The poll also showed that even among people that said he had accomplished a great deal, there is very little desire for him to run for a second term. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.